And you should choose a form or a formula that is reasonably stable, but you don't need to fall for marketing gimmicks, using the newest trending vitamin C derivative that is ultra stable. If it's ultra stable, it's probably not very reactive, and you want it to be reactive. Good morning, my name is Dr. B. I'm the founder of RE-DOX Skin Lab, and today's thought of the day is vitamin C stability. We often hear about new products claiming to have improved vitamin C derivatives that are ultra stable, and this is supposed to have a better effect on our skin, but there's actually a good reason to think that it's probably not going to have a better effect on your skin. But we need to break it up into two parts. One is vitamin C stability from the perspective of the actual formula, which is the serum in this case, and then vitamin C activity on your skin. So you might have come across many forms of vitamin C, but there's only one naturally occurring form, and that is l-ascorbic acid. And it's found in things like fruits and some vegetables. And that is the focus of what I'll be talking about. And vitamin C, and it's the l-ascorbic acid form, is an antioxidant. And it's a pretty good antioxidant. And it's an antioxidant that we have evolved to, in which our biology has evolved around. And interestingly, at some point through our evolutionary history, we've lost the ability to make vitamin C. There are a handful of species that are unable to make vitamin C, and we are one of them, which means that we have to acquire it through our diet. And because vitamin C is water soluble, it means that we flush this out quite quickly. So if you were to follow a strict diet where you completely eliminated dietary vitamin C, within 2 weeks, you will develop signs of scurvy. There is a reason why I've mentioned that dietary vitamin C is really important, and that we kind of flush it out really quickly. And most importantly, we don't make vitamin C. We need to acquire it through our diet. And the importance behind this is that we have evolved to recycle vitamin C. This is really important, and it has this bearings in skincare, and I'll get to that soon. But in short, because we flush out vitamin C pretty quickly, and because we don't make it, we have evolved ways to recycle the vitamin C that we have. And so that when vitamin C is used, at least in its first state, there are specialized compartments within cells that take that used up vitamin C. We call that oxidized vitamin C, and it transports that into certain parts within the cell, and it recycles it back to its original state so we can use it again. And that ability allows us to maximize the efficiency of vitamin C. Now, how does that relate to skincare, and particularly how does it relate to vitamin C stability in serums, and why it's probably favorable to have a vitamin C that is not necessarily stable? And there are two reasons to this. One is that vitamin C, which is oxidized, is biologically active. And so we think of instability as something being broken down, and it's true. Vitamin C, when it's oxidized, it gets shifted from one state into another state. And so from L-ascorbic acid into dihydroascorbic acid. But that's a reversible process. And so that can easily go back, and it does in cells. It goes back to the original form. So the take-home message for that is vitamin C, whether it's L-ascorbic acid or whether it's oxidized to dihydroascorbic acid, they're both reusable at the cell. They're both useful to the cell. And so when we think about vitamin C stability, what we're really saying is that this vitamin C we have in this serum, this form of vitamin C, is so stable that it's probably not going to be reactive. So from a formulation point of view, it could be stable. And so that means that while it's in its packaging, it's not oxidizing to not only to dihydroascorbic acid, but then going even further to a point where it's completely oxidized and it can't be reused. That's terrible. But most formulations don't have that problem. But if you're using a vitamin C type, which is not l-ascorbic acid, it's a different vitamin C, and it's super stable, you have to ask yourself, what is the purpose of that vitamin C? Is that vitamin C only stabilizing the serum, or is it going to be useful to your skin? And as an active ingredient, it should have a biological effect on your skin. And the only demonstrable biological effect that we can say confidently is the naturally occurring form, which is l-ascorbic acid. We have evolved, thousands of years to use this particular type of antioxidant, but to reuse it. And so, and in fact, there's a lot of evidence that shows that using dehydroascorbic acid, so pre-oxidizing your vitamin C so that it is in its oxidized form, the dehydroascorbic acid form, and applying that to your skin, has better skin penetrative capabilities. In other words, it penetrates your skin at a much faster rate. And it also has useful effects on your skin. It also has all those useful brightening and increasing collagen deposition. It's because once it gets into your skin, into those cells, it begins to recycle to its original form. So there is usefulness in having a vitamin C that is pre-oxidized. And there are some companies, and I always give a shout out to companies doing the right thing and using real science in skincare, that pre-oxidize intentionally their vitamin C. So again, you're picking your vitamin C serum because you want it to act not on your skin, you want it to act within the cells. And if you want that, then you need to use a form that is naturally occurring. So to summarize, not all vitamin Cs are the same. If you're really after a vitamin C that's going to have really to act on your skin, then you can't go past the l-ascorbic acid form, and you should choose a form or a formula that is reasonably stable, but you don't need to fall for marketing gimmicks, using the newest trending vitamin C derivative that is ultra stable. If it's ultra stable, it's probably not very reactive, and you want it to be reactive. Reactivity means there's a biological effect, and this is true for vitamin C. In my next video, I want to talk about how can you tell if your vitamin C has gone bad. And when your vitamin C goes bad, it doesn't mean that it moves from one oxidative state into another. It means that it's completely oxidized to a point where it can't recover, even at the cellular level. And there's a lot of, misinformation. There's a lot of misinformation about looking at the color of the vitamin C serum to tell if it's oxidized. It's simply not true. But I think I'm going a bit too far, so I'll leave that for another video, and hope you all have a great day.